might just be avoiding your feelings. Recently, I was reflecting on my challenges with sleeping, and I was also reflecting on how I felt sometimes when I get the right amount of good quality sleep. And I once described it to someone as the feeling is almost foreign to me when I get enough quality sleep. There's a lot of things that can go into that. Sometimes I get enough sleep, but it's not quality sleep. Sometimes I'm not getting enough sleep, but I am getting quality sleep. The sleep that I'm getting is good sleep. So having that opportunity to get both a sufficient amount and good quality sleep is kind of a rare thing. And the way I feel when that happens is just so, I can't describe it. I'm awake, I'm alert. I can feel that I'm just boom, 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 connecting the dots, clear, can hold on to a thought, get through the end of it, have a conversation without trying to hold on to what I'm trying to say for fear of, it disappearing or me forgetting it. I have more emotional capacity. So things where I would normally say, I kind of need a break from this conversation. I need some time to process. I need some time to kind of work through this. I didn't need the time. I could take it in, hear it, process it, have the emotions, let the emotions happen, keep going with the conversation without everything feeling so heavy. I could think clearly. I guess this is the short version of all of this. I could think clearly and easily and effortlessly. And in having that experience, and reflecting on that experience, I was thinking, is part of the reason why I don't get enough sleep because I'm avoiding, how do I articulate that? I'm avoiding work that I would have to do if I was not tired. I'm avoiding the responsibility I would have to take for my life and the actions or decisions or indecision that I'm showing up with. Or am I not sleeping as a way to avoid processing or dealing with my emotions or sitting with my emotions about certain things? Because when you're tired, it's hard to feel. And when you're tired, it's hard to process. It's hard to think. It's hard to do a lot of things. And it gives you a reason. It gives us an excuse. I can't do this because I'm tired. I can't do this because I'm fatigued. I don't have the capacity because, I need to sleep. I can't sleep because I have to do this, Y, and Z. I just don't even have time to sleep because I have all these things going on. And all of it is creating fatigue or creating busyness. And in creating the fatigue or creating the busyness, we're leaving little space to be and be in the feelings and process the feelings and deal with discomfort and sit in the discomfort and figure out what that means or what that doesn't mean and all of these things. If I'm tired, I can't do that. If I'm busy, I can't do that. So if I'm thinking about what is the underbelly of some of these things, I know that I feel great when I get a good night's sleep. I know that I'm so much more functional. I know that it's an amazing feeling and it's accessible to me if I just make it a priority to get more sleep, but I will not make sleep the priority. I'm not making it a priority. And why am I not making it a priority? As I'm thinking through that, I'm like, is there something I'm avoiding? And the emotional stuff came up. Well, if you're well rested, well, now you have to address some things that you maybe don't want to address. You have to think about some things that you maybe don't want to think about. If you're not busy, then now you have time to think about things that maybe you don't want to think about or deal with things that you don't want to deal with. So you might be using lack of sleep as a way to avoid. Might be using lack of sleep as a way to avoid work that needs to be done. And when I'm talking about work, I'm not talking about busy. I have this to do and that to do and this to do and that to do. I'm talking about the being work, the internal work, the processing work, the emotional work. So just thought I'd share. It was impactful for me to have that realization or that thought.